can put a stamp on that one and put it to the post office. It's gone.
Cedartown wins the region championship. Cedartown Bulldogs, the third region championship in a row.
Cedartown High School baseball is on the Big AA, 106.1 FM and AM 1340. Broadcasting online at WGAAradio.com and Facebook Live. And now, let's head down to the field for today's action.
Welcome into Cedartown High School baseball on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network. Andrew Carter with you here this afternoon for the second game of the season for the Bulldogs as we take on the Whitewater Wildcats here at Calhoun High School at Chip Henderson Field. This the first of two games today. The Cedartown Bulldogs facing Whitewater here in game one, and the Calhoun Yellow Jackets, the host school, in the second game of the Twin Bill today. The starting lineup for the Cedartown Bulldogs, we'll get to that here. The Dogs are the away team in this ball game. Ace Allen, Caleb Formby, Samuel Formby, 1, 2, and 3 the batting lineup. Dalen Holiday will be playing first base and hitting cleanup. Everett Perkins will bat fifth. Jay O'Neill will DH today, batting sixth for Connor Peak, who's the starting pitcher today. Owen Jarrell will bat seventh. Gavin Allred batting eighth, and Jacob Yarber batting ninth. Starting pitcher for the Whitewater Wildcats is Chance Maddox. We are just about ready to go here in the top half of the first inning. And here we go. First pitch to Ace Allen. Low it in for ball one. 1 ball, no strikes the count to the Bulldogs' third baseman. 1-0, ground ball toward deep short. The throw over to first base. The peg is going to be a wild throw, and Ace is going to turn wide and head towards second base, and he's going to get caught in the rundown. And he still is in the rundown, and he'll run into the fielder, and he is out. So the Dogs get a leadoff base hit, but he's erased.
Number 8, shortstop, Caleb Formby.
Caleb Formby, the batter. Formby will foul that one away. 0-1 the count. Trying to get our screen unfrozen here. We'll get that back up and going here in just a moment. There we go. 0-1 the count to Formby, and Formby takes low and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. So Dogs get an opening base hit. And then trying to extend the single into extend it to a play at second base when the ball got away. Ace Allen thrown out trying to get from first to second. That pitch was a ball, 2 balls and 1 strike. And that one misses low. 3-1. Three-1 is driven up the middle towards center field, but Noyes there for Whitewater. He'll make the catch for out number 2. So 2 gone.
Number 6, center fielder, Samuel Formby.
That'll bring up the center fielder, Samuel Formby. Bats left, of course. 2 outs, nobody on base. We do have a hit in the inning. And the pitch. Grounded foul toward the first base dugout. We're actually occupying the first base dugout in this ball game. We are the visiting team here in this matchup. They flipped a coin about 10 minutes before first pitch, and we lost the coin toss. No balls, 1 strike to Samuel Formby. The pitch on the way from the lefty. Grounded toward first and foul. Strike 2. So Maddox is a left-handed thrower on the mound. By the way, Whitewater played Calhoun before this ball game. It went into extra innings, Calhoun winning on a walk-off. in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Samuel Formby, called strike 3 over the outside corner, and Cedartown goes in order. Mix a hit in there, but a base running gaff as Ace Allen was thrown out trying to get from first to second on a wild throw, and then 2 consecutive batters retired after that. We're heading out to the bottom half of the first. Cedartown Bulldogs nothing, and the Whitewater Wildcats coming up. 60-second timeout on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big AA.
Bottom half of the first, Cedartown scoreless. We'll take that back there. No hit was issued. It was an error on the throw over to first base. So no hits in the inning, nobody left. A strikeout there in the inning as Samuel Formby was struck out to retire the side. Connor Peak getting the start on the hill for the Bulldogs. Defense goes something like this. Behind the plate is Gavin Allred. Ace Allen manning the hot corner at third base. Caleb Formby at shortstop. Second base as Peak continues his warm-up tosses. Second base, I believe, will be Owen Gerald. At first base is Dalen Holiday.
On the mound for the Bulldogs, number 1, Connor Peak.
So Connor Peak will face the top of the Wildcats lineup. Paxton Benoit, the center fielder, will lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. We'll get to the Cedartown defensive setup here in just a moment. Cedartown in their black uniform tops. The pitch on the way. Low and away, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. The black uniform tops, the gray pants, the black hats with the red C on them. Cedartown in script on the front with their numbers in red. Pitch on the way. Ball 2. Pitch on the way. Lined up the middle, coming in to make the catch is Samuel Formby in center field. Lined right at him there, and hard hit, but Formby right there to make the catch.
Number 22, Chris Naggles.
That'll bring up Chris Naggles, the left fielder. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Yarborough, Formby, and Perkins, your outfielders for the Bulldogs here. No balls and a strike to count. Pitch on the way from Peak. Swung and missed, 0-2. Connor Deals taken upstairs. 1 ball, 2 strikes. First of 2 games today. Cedartown, as we mentioned, playing Whitewater. Whitewater wearing the gray uniforms with the maroon sleeves, maroon numbers. Whitewater in block letters on the top of their front of their jerseys. 1-2 pitch misses down low, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 gone. Connor Peak to the plate, and it's going to hit him on the side. So he came inside on him and clunked him. So a 1-out hit batsman will put the runner on at first.
Number 7, Trent Ellington.
We'll bring up Trent Ellington. Ellington with a runner on and 1 gone here in the bottom half of the first inning. Peak from the stretch and the pitch all the way back to the backstop, and that'll be a wild pitch, moving the base runner over to second base. One ball, no strikes, the count as Peak checks the runner at second. Looks over there for a pretty good while. Runner fakes like he's going, and the ball is popped straight up in the air. It's going to be behind us and out of play. 1-1 the count. Overcast and a little windy out there, and that's making it feel a lot colder than, what, 59 degrees. It almost feels like it's in the 40s right now. Peak with a long look over to second base. And now time called at the plate as Ellington calls for time, thinking that Peak was taking a bit too long there on his decision. American flag starched out, kind of blowing in from the outfield from right center. The 1-1 is popped up in the infield. Who wants it? Third baseman Ace Allen calls for it, makes the catch as Formby heads over to third base to cover the bag. And that'll be out number 2. So a pop out by Ellington.
Number 3, Will Rowan.
They'll bring up Will Rowland for the Whitewater Wildcats. Whitewater lost, as we mentioned earlier, in their game, their previous game, to Calhoun, in extra frames. 2 outs, runner on second. The pitch from Peak. Inside corner, ball 1, they're going to say. One ball, no strikes. Want to welcome some new sponsors to the broadcast today. The Penny Pinchers, cost plus 10% on South College Street, and the Border Mexican Restaurant as well. Along with our other sponsors, as Peak looks the runner back to second base. Nagels, the base runner, over at second. Reached on the hit batsman, got over to second base on a wild pitch. 2 outs and a 1-0 count. Here's the pitch. Taken high, 2 balls and no strikes. Peak sets from the stretch. He'll look over to second again. Base runner has a sizable lead, and that misses low and in. 3 balls and no strikes. Bulldogs 1-0 after a 7-2 win over at Lake Point to start the season last Thursday over Sonoraville. Non-region game on that one. 3-0, the count, the look in, and the pitch. And that's going to be inside, ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk, a hit batsman, and a base on balls. And Peak loses Rowan on 4 straight pitches.
Number 1, Trey Robbins.
That'll bring up Trey Robbins. Rowan will be relieved for a pinch runner.
Pitch running, Caden Shirley.
That'll be Caden Shirley, as we just heard there over the PA. Robbins bats left. It's probably 6 feet plus. Sets in there versus the right-handed throwing Connor Peak. Runners on first and second. The pitch on the way is high and outside. Ball 1, almost like a pitch out, but I don't think it was. It was just taken high and away. 2 outs and Whitewater threatening here in the bottom half of the first inning. No hits so far for the Wildcats.
Go, Trey! Go, out. Go, Trey! Oh, yeah, Trey!
1-0 pitch. Got the call in the outside corner there on the breaking ball, 1-1. Runners with their leads. The look over to second. And the 1-1. Bounced up there. Good stop there by Cedartown's catcher, Gavin Allred. Here at Calhoun, like many places have these days, I have a turf circle around the plate. So the dirt there is turf. It's painted turf. But the rest of the field is natural grass. 2-1 pitch misses away, and that's ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. Doesn't want to walk him here, but doesn't want to give him anything to drive with 2 outs. 3-1. Grounded to second base. Gerald picks that one up, throws on to first, and they got him for out number 3. 2 left aboard for the Wildcats of Whitewater. No hits. We head now to the top of the second inning. Cedartown and Whitewater are scoreless. Let's take a 60-second break. We'll return after this on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Have you been to Croker's Hardware and Supply lately? Croker's is the place to find everything you need, from boots to fencing, from plumbing supplies to wood and gas stove fittings, everything, even paint and flooring. Whether you're building or repairing, everything you need is right here at Croker's Hardware on East Avenue. Name brands galore right here in your back door. Orca and Yeti coolers and tumblers, case knives, native eyewear, buck stove grills, and more. At Croker's, you can find everything.
Go by and see the friendly staff there at 1192 Rockmart Highway. That's Croker's Hardware in Cedartown.
What's the biggest myth about interscholastic performing arts? That you have to be the most talented or experienced to participate. The truth is, anyone can be a part of their school's performing arts. There are countless opportunities for students to participate, from theater, choir, and band to speech and debate. The bottom line, if you want to perform, there's a place for you.
This message presented by the NFHS and the GHSA.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big Double A.
Welcome back to Cedartown Bulldogs Baseball, the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network, the Big Double A. Dalen Holiday will lead things off for the Dogs. First pitch to Holiday, strike called 0-1. Dale will pop one up down the left side. It's going to drift in foul territory and drop out of reach of anyone, and that'll be strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes to count. No score here in the top of the second. That one misses away. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Day Day. 1-2. Grounded foul sharply down the right side.
Let's go, keep fighting. Come on, be a hard out. Let's go. 2-1-8. 1-2. Hard out. Can't follow.
1-2. Swinging a miss, and they're going to have to throw him out as the ball was dropped. Yeah, that'll be a strikeout of Dalen Holiday for the first out of the inning.
Number 5, Everett Perkins.
Everett Perkins now the batter with one out. There's a ball popped up to the right side toward the Cedartown dugout, and that's land on the awning here over our heads for strike one. No balls, one strike. By the way, the defensive setup for the Whitewater Wildcats. Nagels in left, Benoit in center, and Laney in right. 0-1 pitch. Called strike two. Dropped that one in there, did Maddock. There's two Nagels on the team, and Nagel playing third base, Ellington at short, Johnston at second, Robbins at first, Rowan behind the plate. There's a foul ball at the plate, hit there by Perkins, and it's 0-2. Wind is somewhat calming down here, but it's still quite chilly out there. No balls, two strikes the count to Everett Perkins. And the pitch. There's a line drive to left field, and the catch will be made on the run by Nagels out there. It was a hard hit ball, but right at him for out number two. Nagels runs it down out there in left field as Perkins
Jay O'Neill
hit it hard. Jay O'Neill, who is the DH, will bat now with 2 outs and nobody on base. Neither side with a hit yet through an inning and 2/3. Strike called, 0-1 to Cedartown's DH.
1-1-0.
The pitch. Grounded toward deep short. Diving stop. The throw to first base will not be in time. First baseman was off the bag. Deep short. A good job there to stab it by Ellington. Robbins had to come off the bag to get the throw, though, and I think that would be a base hit.
Let's go, 2. 2-4-7.
I'll bring up Tweet. Owen Gerald. And Gerald takes a call strike over the outside corner, 0-1.
Number 2, Owen Gerald.
Oh, 1 pitch. There's a ball hit toward third. The peg to throw over to first base will be in time, and that'll retire the side. Cedartown gets a base hit, but that's it, as O'Neill's left stranded on base as we head to the bottom half of the second inning. It's no score here from Calhoun as Cedartown faces Whitewater here in this matchup on a Saturday afternoon. Let's take a 60-second break. We'll return after this on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Make the right play. Go to Peach State Ford in Cedartown today.
Rush to Peach State Ford in Cedartown. Peach State Ford has a championship lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Peach State Ford is now open in your backyard.
Peach State Ford is proud to be part of your local community. Whether you're waiting for your vehicle to get serviced, picking up a part for your vehicle, or stopping by to check out a new vehicle for yourself, Peach State Ford offers a wide range of amenities to enhance your experience. Peach State Ford in Cedartown, 2076 Rockmart Highway, 770-748-3673. Looking for great deals? Stop by Livewire Surplus, located on North Main Street in Cedartown. They've got everything from tools and generators to patio furniture, lawn mowers, flooring, cleaning supplies, mini splits, and much more. Whether you're tackling a project or upgrading your space, they've got what you need. Come check them out at the store today. You'll never know what you might find. Check them out on Facebook or visit their new website, livewiresurplus.com. That's Livewire Surplus, 546 North Main Street in Cedartown, 678-861-5021.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big Double A.
We're heading out to the bottom half of the second inning. Cedartown Bulldogs and Whitewater Wildcats are scoreless. Sorry for the delay there. I was talking to Jay O'Neill's dad. He was giving me a little bit of an update on how Jay's doing and his working his pitching arm back up. And he said hopefully in a couple of weeks we might see Jay out on the bump out there. Of course, those who don't know, Jay did have had Tommy John surgery last year.
John Sam.
And that's tough to come back from. But if anyone can do it, it's him. So good to hear that update there, and hope he didn't mind me sharing that with everyone. Bottom half of the second inning on the way, and there's a ground ball that's going to get through the right side for a base hit. So the first hit for Whitewater will be a base hit here to lead off the inning. And that was Sams, who grounded it past between Gerald and Holiday.
Number 14, Landon Johnston.
That'll bring up Landon Johnston as Sams gets the first base hit. Johnston digs in. Each side with a base hit apiece. Peak deals to the plate, and it's a bunt. Right side, perfectly placed. Peak picks it up and throws to first in time for the out. And over to second base goes Sams. Good-looking sacrifice bunt there by Johnston.
Number 15, Rylan Laney.
That'll bring up number 15, Rylan Laney, to the plate now for the Wildcats. Runner in scoring position with one out. Wildcats had a runner in scoring position in the first inning, but he was left stranded there. High and tight on that first pitch, ball one. One 1-0 on the way. Swinging and miss. Good pitch there by Peak. 1-1 the count. Connor Peak is looking in. 1-1 misses high. Count is 2 balls and 1 strike. An overcast, somewhat windy day. Temperatures in the mid to upper 50s, but it feels a little cooler than that with that wind. It's supposed to warm up a little bit before we get to the evening hours. And of course, we have the chance of storms tonight. That ball is fouled back to the screen. 2 balls and 2 strikes. But it just feels cold. Wouldn't be a high school baseball season if it wasn't cold and threatening rain. 2-2 pitch on the way is fouled away down the right side. And of course, we are grateful to be underneath this awning here. The bleachers here at Calhoun are covered, so we're out of the elements and protected from foul balls as well. Always enjoy coming to Calhoun, a very nice facility here at their campus inside town. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. The pitch on the way from Peak is driven to left center field. On the run to the left side is Perkins. He'll make the catch and holds the runner aboard at second base. And that'll be out number 2 as Perkins runs down the fly ball and left. Hit it on the button, did Laney, but Perkins was perfectly placed to get to it. That'll bring up the 9th hitter of the lineup. Sam still at second base in the delivery. A called strike, swept over the outside corner, 0-1 the count. This is the other Nagels, the one who plays third base for the Whitewater Wildcats. Pop up. A mile in the air in the infield. Dalen Holiday underneath makes the catch for the 3rd out. So once again, a runner stranded for Whitewater at second base. We head now to the next inning, the top of the 3rd. Cedartown and Whitewater are scoreless here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network. This 60-second timeout.
Shop local and save big at Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10% on South College Street in Cedartown. High-quality hand-cut meats and produce and low-priced national brand name dry groceries and lots more. And while you're there, stop and get something fresh and delicious from the deli. That's Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10%, 430 South College Street in Cedartown across from the post office. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday and 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Sundays. That's Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10% on South College Street in Cedartown.
Hey, it's the Border Mexican Restaurant located at 718 North Main Street right here in Cedartown. They serve a wide variety of your favorite Mexican food made fresh daily. Great food, great fun. It's great for the whole family. Come see us at the Border Restaurant right here on Main Street in Cedartown, or you can call for takeout at 678-246-1031. The Border Mexican Restaurant is the best Mexican food north of the border. That's the Border Restaurant right here in Cedartown.
Cedartown High School baseball is on the Big Double A.
Scoreless tie.
Leading off, number 3, Gavin Allred.
Gavin Allred will lead it off here in the top of the third inning. Allred will take outside. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Gavin Allred, the starting catcher for the Bulldogs, takes low and in. 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 on the way from Maddock is low for ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes. That misses outside. 4 straight. We'll put Allred aboard. Courtesy runner will go out there to replace Allred.
Number 11, Jacob Yarborough.
And now it'll be Jacob Yarborough. Jacob Yarborough will bat here. He's the 9th man in the lineup as Ace Allen waits on deck. Called strike, nothing in 1 now with the count to Jacob Yarborough. One on the way from Maddock, and it's a bunt hit down the left side, perfectly positioned, throw to first base. They got him by just a half step. That was a perfect bunt there by Yarborough. Laid it down on the grass, and it died on the grass. Third baseman Nagels came charging in, made a perfect throw to first base to Robbins, moves the runner over to second base, and Ace Allen, the batter. Ace got his first varsity home run of his career in the game last Thursday against Sonoraville, and it was a no-doubt shot to left field. And it's not easy to hit it out of the ballpark over there at Lake Point. Of course, here they have a tall wall all the way around and a even taller wall down the middle. Down low to Ace Allen, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 0-1. Or the 1-0 is a strike called. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ace's last time up got on base on a throwing error, but then when the ball was thrown away, made a wide turn to second base and got caught in the rundown. Time called. Ace Allen, double alt. Pinch runner at second base running for Allred. Fouled away to the right side, strike 2.
Productive out, let's go. 1-4-7. Come on, Chad. Come on, Chad. 1-2. Let's go, Chad.
1 ball, 2 strikes now to Ace Allen. Dogs with a chance maybe to score here in the inning with a 1 out. The pitch on the way. Swung on and fouled to the right side on the breaking ball. And the count will stay at 1-2.
159. 1-2. Have one. Got that plan. Good.
1-2. Swing and a miss through the breaking ball, and it's sunk down, and he couldn't get to it, and that'll be out number 2 as Allen is retired via the 3rd strikeout.
Number 8, Caleb Formby.
Thrown by Whitewater pitching by Maddock there. And now Caleb Formby.
1-1-4.
Caleb retired his last time, flew out to center field. It's a pickoff move over to second base, and back safely is number 13. B.J. Flemister is running at second. First pitch on the way is outside to Caleb, ball 1. Maddock comes set from the stretch, and the 1-0 is inside and low. 2 balls and no strikes. 4 o'clock on the dot. Here we are live on the Big Double A, 106.1 FM, AM 1340. Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and the NFHS Network. 2-0 on the way. Strike called at the knees, 2-1. We should be done with both of our games today before the rain comes in. The rain's supposed to come in after midnight tonight. That's low and away. 3 balls and a strike now to Caleb Formby, with Samuel Formby waiting on deck. The pitch. High chopper. Short or to third base. They'll be not in time over at first. It'll be an infield hit. They throw over to third to try to get the runner leaning, and he is safe. So Flemister over to third, and an infield hit by Caleb Formby. Runners at the corners with 2 outs, and a chance for Samuel Formby to get the Bulldogs on the board here.
Number 6, Samuel Formby.
Samuel, victim of a strikeout his last time, 0 for 1. The southpaw Maddock comes set, deals. Outside, ball 1.
Come on, Samuel. 1-5-1.
The stretch, the 1-0. Hit to right field. That's going to get down in the corner. 1 run is in. 2 runs are going to score. It's still in the corner. Throw into second. He'll be standing at second with a 2-run double. Samuel Formby has given Cedartown a 2-0 lead here in the top of the 3rd. A 2-out, 2-run double by Samuel Formby, and Cedartown has a 2-0 lead here over Whitewater. Now we've got a meeting on the infield and coaching visit for Whitewater. Dalen Holiday, the batter, due up next. Dalen is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Short meeting. Everybody will head back to where they're supposed to be. Great piece of hitting there by Samuel Formby, able to
Holiday
drive home the 2 runs from first and third with 2 outs. Dalen Holiday from the left-handed batter's box versus the left-handed throwing Maddock. He'll look to second from the stretch, and the pitch. High chopper. Second base. throw on the first will be in time to retire the side. But Samuel Formby with a 2-run double to give Cedartown a 2-0 lead in the inning. 2 hits and 1 left. We head now to the bottom half of the third. Cedartown 2 and Whitewater nothing. Back after 60 seconds on the Big Double A.
Bradford's Drug Store in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated good neighbor pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacists take time to get to know you and answer any questions you may have. Go by and see Justin Strickland and all the folks at Bradford's, and be sure to use their convenient drive-thru. 500 North Main Street in Cedartown, 770-748-3100. Bradford's Drug, your locally owned and operated good neighbor pharmacy. Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for 100 years. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call today for tee time, 770-748-9671. Located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buckhannon Highway. Cedartown's original golf course, celebrating 100 years. Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Cedartown High School baseball is on the Big Double A.
Two runs on 3 hits and no errors for the Bulldogs. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error for Whitewater. Connor Peak completing his warm-up tosses here in the bottom half of the third. He will face the top 3 in the Whitewater lineup. It'll be Benoit, Nagels, and Ellington. Benoit, his last time up, was retired. Back in the bottom half of the first, he flew out to center field. So Benoit, number 33, left-handed batter against the right-handed throwing Connor Peak. Peak with 30 pitches so far. There's a ball taken low. 1-0. The wind, the 1-0 pitch. Called strike over the outside corner. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 on the way. Strike called. It's 1-2. We'll be home sweet home next week. Taking on South Paulding. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to second base. Gerald digs that one up, throws on the first in time for out number 1. Tweet takes care of the ground ball. And over to Day to retire Benoit. That'll bring up Nagels.
Number 22, Chris Nagel.
Chris Nagels had a sack. Well, he was hit by a pitch, beg your pardon. That's how he got it. That's how he got on base. No balls and a strike. That pitch was fouled there at the plate. 0-1, breaking ball, fouled toward the right side off his knuckles. 0-2 the count. 0-2, swing and a miss for strike 3. Looks like a little bit of a rain shower is moving in right now. Some light mist blowing in from center field. It's not raining hard, but it's a little bit of a mist. There's a pop-up. That'll be behind us to Ellington. Ellington 0 for 1 and his 1 appearance at the plate. No balls and 1 strike. Peak deals quickly and takes low. Ball 1 does Ellington. One is going to hit him. So Peak has hit 2 batters in his first 3 innings. So Ellington will take his base on a 2-out hit batsman. That'll bring up Rowan, the catcher. Rowan took a free pass his last time.
Number 3, Will Rolling.
Quick move over to first base, runner back safely.
Let's go, good job, kid. Let's go, kid.
First pitch. Ball one upstairs. The wind is blowing the mist right into our broadcast booth. 1-0 pitch on the way. Misses high. 2 balls and no strikes. Two-0 pitch. Chopper to third base off the glove of Ace Allen. He'll recover and throw on to first, and a good stretch there by Holiday, and that'll be out number 3. So 1 left as we head now to the 4th inning. Cedartown 2 and Whitewater nothing. The 60-second break on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company.
Cedartown High School baseball is on the Big Double A.
Yeah, this mist that's kind of blowing in on our faces right now, it's not even showing up on radar. I mean, that's just ridiculous. By the way, the score is not 8-0. It is 2-0. If you're looking on our screen, I was having to dry off the keyboard with whatever I had around me to do it. We do have some moisture on the camera out there too, so you'll see a little bit of a blur on there, so we do apologize for that. We didn't expect it to rain today. There was no chance of rain this afternoon, and here it is drizzling. Thankfully, we are mostly out of the drizzle, but hopefully it'll move out here pretty quickly. So Cedartown with a 2-0 lead, 2 runs on 3 hits. The 2 runs coming on a 2-run double by Samuel Formby. It'll be Everett Perkins to lead it off here. Perkins, O'Neill, and Gerald. The batters due up.
Brandon Campbell. Leading off for the Bulldogs. Number 5, Everett Perkins.
Campbell, the new pitcher, by the way, for Whitewater, will go down the line here for Maddock here in just a moment. The pitch. Fouled away. Strike 1. Maddock, 3 innings of work, 3 hits allowed, 2 runs. They're both earned. 1 walk and 3 strikeouts. Oh, 1 pitch to Perkins. Skied left side of the infield. Third baseman, wind playing tricks with it, and it falls. So Perkins is going to reach.
Number 10, Jay O'Neill.
So that'll bring up Jay O'Neill.
Let's go, Jay! Let's go, Jay!
That's an infield single for Perkins. O'Neal takes one in the dirt. I think he tried to go for it, and it's going to be a strike, 0-1. No balls and a strike to O'Neal. O'Neal does have a hit his last time up, 1 for 1. Nothing in 1 the count, nobody out here in the 4th. That one almost hit O'Neal inside. It was pretty close. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-2-9.
I think the mist has, for the most part, subsided. Thank goodness. I was going to have to take my shirt off to cover all this stuff up. Jay said it hit his hand, and the umpire said it did not. You heard on the field microphone and he's still shaking that hand off that it hit his hand, but the umpire says no, it did not.
1-4-0.
So the count is 1-2. I think he might have gone for the swing, I suppose. And that went high and tight, almost hit him again, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Runner on first. The throw will go to first, and back safely is Perkins. Two to Jay. Swing and a miss. And they'll throw to second base. And they got him. They didn't get him. They got Jay at the plate. But Perkins heads to second base. And they throw down there, and he is safe.
2, Owen Jarrell.
Owen Jarrell, the batter now, with the runner on second and 1 out. Pitch on the way. That misses in, ball 1. One-0 pitch. Jarrell swings and misses. 1-1 the count. Campbell deals. Hat goes flying, and the pitch misses low. 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. The pitch on the way to Tweet. He takes high, ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. And the 3-1. That is ball 4. So Jarrell will go to first base on the free pass.
Number 3, Gavin Allred.
And here comes Gavin Allred. Allred, a run scored. His courtesy runner scored. Reached on a walk his last time. 1 out and 2 on for the Dogs here in the top half of the 4th inning. First pitch to Allred, takes low and away. 1 ball, no strikes. Campbell checks on the runner at second, and the delivery. Low and in, pops away from the catcher Rowan, but not far enough for anyone to advance. And it's ball 2. Here's the 2-0 pitch. That one misses. Down low, ball 3. And a good take there by Allred.
Brandon.
Here's the 3-0 pitch on the way to the Cedartown catcher, and that's ball 4. 4 straight miss, and the bases are full of Bulldogs as Jacob Yarbrough will come to the plate. Going to have a courtesy runner over at first base. It'll be number 13, Flemister again. So good opportunity here for Yarbrough. I wouldn't be shocked if they laid a bunt down here. Pitch on the way. It's in the dirt, ball 1. Got to throw him a strike first. 1 ball and no strikes. Now we have time called. Coaching visit now for Whitewater. Don't forget, after this game, we'll have a second game here. Cedartown will take on the host school, Calhoun, who had a thrilling walk-off win against this Whitewater team earlier this afternoon. So our game was about 40 minutes or so late getting started. The discussion still ongoing. And now everybody's back to where they're supposed to be. So here's Yarbrough. Chance for Jacob to maybe get a run here or 2 with a base hit. 1-0 pitch. There's a called strike, 1-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-2. One, 2 on the way, swing and a miss, strike 3, and with first base occupied, he can't advance. That'll be out number 2. So Yarbrough is retired. They'll take us back to the top of the order with Ace Allen. Ace 0 for 2 with a strikeout.
Ace Allen.
First pitch to Ace in this at-bat is going to bounce up there, and a good stop there by Rowan. Ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. Bounced up there again. Another good stop by Rowan. 2-0. Stretch by Campbell. 2-0 on the way. Hard hit there and foul back to the screen. Big cut there by Allen. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 on the way. Swing and a miss. And the Dogs down to their last strike here in the 4th. Bases full with Perkins at 3rd, Gerald at 2nd, and Flemister the runner for Allred at 1st. Big chance for double alt with a 2-2 count. Campbell set. Looks at the runners, and now the 2-2. Breaking ball swung and missed for strike 3, and the bases are left loaded for Cedartown in the top of the 4th. We head now to the bottom half. It is Cedartown 2 and Whitewater nothing. 60-second break on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Are you ready for steel? Equipment, that is. At Croker's Hardware in Cedartown, we've got all the steel equipment. Blowers and shredder vacs, chainsaws, augers and drills, trimmers and brush cutters. We're very proud to be a retailer for the steel product line. As an independent dealer, we can provide many services that the big box chain stores just can't match. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is always ready to help you select the equipment that meets your specific needs. So call Croker's for a steel today. That's 770-748-4842 to learn more about steel in Cedartown.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big Double A.
Cedartown leaving the bases loaded in the top of the 4th inning. And now here in the bottom half, here comes Whitewater to the plate.
Trey Robbins.
It'll be Trey Robbins to lead it off, followed by Sams and Johnston. Pete continuing his work into the 4th inning, and the pitch is low and in for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. High and away, 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0, ball 3, misses away. So the count is 3 balls and no strikes to Robbins. Robbins is 0 for 1. Here's the 3-0, and that's outside ball 4. So 4 straight will put the runner on to lead off the inning for the Whitewater Wildcats, as Peak misses on 4 straight. And here's Sams.
Rowan.
So here's number 19, Sams, the DH. He's 1 for 1. He has the only hit so far for Whitewater. Peak will come set from the stretch. And the pitch. Outside, ball 1. 5 straight have missed for Connor. Over to the mound comes Ace Allen to have a little discussion with his teammate Connor Peak. Pitch on the way. There's a called strike. Might have been a bit of a generous call.
Good job.
1 ball, 1 strike now the count to Sams. Stretch, and now they'll throw to first base, and a pickoff attempt. And Robbins is back safely.
Stay hot, John. Stay hot, John. Stay hot.
1-1. Breaking ball missed way outside, 2-1. The wind has kind of calmed down here, and there's a line drive called at shortstop, and they're going to have him doubled off. Double play line drive, out number 2. One gone, then two gone. Robbins was running on the pitch, and Caleb Formby makes the catch over short, and it's an easy double play to double off Robbins. So Sams lines into the double play. Here's Johnston, the second baseman. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses low. 1-0 is ball 2. That one missing low. If Johnston can get on base, Laney, the right fielder, would be next for Whitewater. Bottom half of the 4th inning. Cedartown 2, Whitewater nothing. That one almost hit him inside. It's 3-0. 3-0 on the way. Right down Main Street for a strike, 3-1. I guess being in Calhoun, right down Wall Street. That's their main street here. 3-1. High chopper up the middle. Going to be a tough play for Formby. He'll double pump throw on to first, and they got him for out number 3. Good job there by Caleb Formby. Responsible for really all 3 of the outs there. Caught the line drive and threw over to first base for the double play, and then takes care of that ground ball. We head now to the 5th inning. Cedartown with a 2-0 lead over Whitewater. This 60-second break on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Attention high school sports fans, are you an armchair official? You know, the parent or fan who constantly yells at the referees and loves to let everyone know just how bad you think they are. Well, if you think you could do better, then get in the game and prove it. It's time for you to suit up and make the calls where they actually count. Every sport in Georgia needs more officials. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Make the right play. Go to Peach State Ford in Cedartown today.
Rush to Peach State Ford in Cedartown. Peach State Ford has a championship lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Peach State Ford is now open in your backyard.
Peach State Ford is proud to be part of your local community. Whether you're waiting for your vehicle to get serviced, picking up a part for your vehicle, or stopping by to check out a new vehicle for yourself, Peach State Ford offers a wide range of amenities to enhance your experience. Peach State Ford in Cedartown, 2076 Rockmart Highway, 770-748-3673.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big AA.
Cedartown 2, Whitewater nothing. It'll be Caleb Formby, Samuel Formby, and Talon Holiday. Both Caleb and Samuel 1 for 2, where Samuel's hit was a 2-run double. Then Dalen Holiday due after him. Top of the 5th, here we go. There's a foul tip at the plate, 0-1. Campbell in his 2nd inning of work with 1 hit allowed, 2 walks and 3 strikeouts. Now we're ready to go. After a little timeout, here's the 0-1. That one misses low. 1 ball, 1 strike. One. Line drive left field. That'll be a base hit by Caleb Formby. And he always runs 110% down the line, and he is at first base with a leadoff single. And he's now 2 for 3.
Number 6, Samuel Formby.
And now it'll be Samuel Formby. Samuel with a 2-run double his last time, as we mentioned. He's 1 for 2.
1-3-2.
His other at bat, he struck out. Campbell set, deals. Line to right center field. That's going to get down and roll for a while. All the way to the fence. That might score Caleb Formby. Samuel's thinking, no, he's going to stay at second. And he will have another RBI to his credit. Cedartown now a 3-0 lead as Samuel Formby is responsible for all 3 of Cedartown's runs. And that was a smack into right center field all the way to the wall.
Number 9, Dalen Holiday.
Still nobody out. Here's Dalen Holiday. Three 3-0 the score. Cedartown on top as Campbell comes set. Now he'll check Samuel over at second. The pitch on the way to Holiday. Missed in the dirt for ball 1. The stretch and the 1-0. Grounded towards second base. That'll advance Samuel to third. And Holiday is out number 1. And a runner on third. 1 gone as Everett Perkins will be the batter. And Everett's got a base hit on his scorecard today. Perkins 1 for 2. Time called at the plate. Home plate umpire calls time after time was requested by Perkins. 1 out and a run is in here in the top of the 5th inning. Campbell for Whitewater deals to the plate and it bounces up there. Pitch was low and away. 2 balls and no strikes. Check that. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0. Down low. 2-0 the count. Popped him up. Shallow toward the second baseman, shallow right field. The wind continuing to kind of play tricks with it. And no chance for Samuel to score from third. That'll be out number 2 as Perkins pops out to Johnson over at second base. So we'll see if Jay O'Neill can get another hit. He's 1 for 2.
Jay O'Neill.
Cedartown has gotten some good looks off of Campbell here since he came in relief an inning ago. 2 outs, a run is in. Runner at third base, Samuel Formby. Campbell deals to Jay O'Neill, and it's taken down low and outside. 1 ball and no strikes.
2-4-7.
56 degrees here with a wind blowing. Strike called, 1-1.
Go, Jay. 2-3-1. Go, Jay. Come in, come in, hit, come in, hit.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss. One run and a pair of hits in this inning. 3 runs total in the ball game for the Dogs. And the 1-2 to O'Neill. Swing and a miss for strike 3. That'll retire the side, but Cedartown gets another run in the top of the 5th inning. We head now to the bottom half. Cedartown 3 and Whitewater nothing. The 60-second break on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Looking for great deals? Stop by Livewire Surplus, located on North Main Street in Cedartown. They've got everything from tools and generators to patio furniture, lawn mowers, flooring, cleaning supplies, mini splits, and much more. Whether you're tackling a project or upgrading your space, they've got what you need. Come check them out at the store today. You'll never know what you might find. Check them out on Facebook or visit their new website, livewiresurplus.com. That's Livewire Surplus, 546 North Main Street in Cedartown, 678-861-5021. Shop local and save big at Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10% on South College Street in Cedartown. High-quality hand-cut meats and produce and low-priced national brand name dry groceries and lots more. And while you're there, stop and get something fresh and delicious from the deli. That's Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10%, 430 South College Street in Cedartown across from the post office. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday and 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Sundays. That's Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10% on South College Street in Cedartown.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big Double A.
Welcome back. We head to the bottom half of the fifth inning. Do apologize for the net in our shot. I can't get to the camera at the moment. We'll have to just hope the wind blows in a different direction and directs my net. I had it worked out when the game started, but hey, it's all right. Owen Pilgrim will take over on the hill as Connor Peak goes 4 strong innings. 1 hit allowed, 2 walks, and 1 strikeout, but relied on some good defense behind him. And the Bulldogs have a 3-0 lead, and Connor Peak in line for the win. And Pilgrim comes in relief. He will face, let's see here if I can find that. Johnston was the last one to bat in the previous innings, so it will be Laney, Nagel, and Benoit. So 8-9-1 for the Whitewater lineup. As Pilgrim continues his warm-up tosses. Glad to have you with us here on the Cedartown Bulldog Sports Network, the Big Double A, 106.1 FM and AM 1340. Cedartown Bulldog Sports Network.
Bulldogs, number 4, Owen Pilgrim.
So it will be Laney to lead it off. Laney 0 for 1.
Batting, Rollins, Laney.
Dogs with a 3-0 lead on 6 hits. There's a base hit to left field for Laney on the first pitch he sees from Pilgrim, and they'll have a runner on first with nobody out. That'll bring up Nagel, who's 0 for 1, and he'll take ball 1. Bounced up there, gets away from the catcher Allred, and taking second base on the wild pitch will be Laney, and he's in scoring position. 2 balls and no strikes. That one way outside, 3-0. Pilgrim set and deals. Ball 4, didn't miss by a whole lot. And they're first and second with nobody out. So a single and a base on balls have 2 aboard with nobody out for Whitewater, and Benoit, the center fielder, will be the batter. 0 for 2 is Benoit. Pitcher-catcher meeting concludes. Now Benoit, who is a left-handed bat. Pilgrim in a bit of a jam here in the inning. Breaking ball, there's a strike, 0-1. 0-1. Breaking ball fouled back, strike 2.
Let's go. Let's go, Pat. Let's go, Pat.
0-2. Tried to sneak that breaking ball in the back door, and it was outside for ball 1. Foul back. 1 ball, 2 strikes remains the count. To Benoit. Benoit, there's a pop-up to shortstop. Caleb Formby is right there, a one-headed catch for the first out of the inning. So Benoit is out. That'll bring up Chris Naggles. Chris Naggles 0 for 1 with a strikeout. 2 on and 1 out. Pilgrim drops a breaking ball in there for a strike, 0-1.
Come on, baby.
0-1. Line left side, that'll be a base hit. Green light applied. They're going to have a run out of this one. It'll be an RBI single for Naggles. And it's now 3-1. The first, scratch the first one for Whitewater. Runner still at first and second. And here's Trent Ellington, who's 0 for 1. First base hit for Naggles, able to drive home the first run. Pilgrim deals. Line to left field, base hit. Another green light applied. They're going to hold him up now as the throw comes in. What a throw in from the outfield. Samuel Formby with a gun out there, throws it back in. And now the bases will be full with 1 out. So another base hit. Ellington hits it into left center field. And now Rowan with a chance. He's walked once. He's 0 for 1. Bases full with 1 out. Here in the bottom half of the 5th. Pilgrim deals. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Time called as All Red heads out to the mound to talk to Pilgrim. Will Rowan with a big chance here to maybe tie this game with a base hit.
Let's go, Will. Get you one, kid.
Go ahead run at first, the tying run at second. Here's the 0-1. Taken low. 1 ball, 1 strike. A big exhale for Pilgrim, and the pitch is outside. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Good job here, kid. Let's go. Let's go, Will. Let's go, Will.
Key pitch right here. 2-1. Called, strike 2. Good job there by Pilgrim to kind of sweep it over the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. Wildcats with 4 hits in the game and 1 run scored here in this inning. 2-2, breaking ball high and tight, and that'll be a full count. So it's 3-2. I know you can't see what's happening at home plate because of the net, and I do apologize. So just rely on what I'm telling you here. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. That's ball 4. Missed outside, and that'll bring home the second Whitewater run.
Courtesy for the catcher, number 9.
So chalk up an RBI for Rowan. And it's a 1-run game. Coach Smith out there to have a talk with Cedartown's relief pitcher. Pilgrim with a couple of walks in this inning. Both runs earned, giving up 3 hits. Cedartown hasn't struck out many batters today. There's only been 1 strikeout that we've thrown so far, and that was by Connor Peak against Naggles there at the beginning of in the first inning, back in the first inning. So again, there's been some traffic on the base paths. This has been the first time that Whitewater has been able to scratch a couple of runs across. So 2 runs have come in, still only 1 out. The base is still full. There's a 1 down to the dirt for ball 1 to the next batter, Robbins. Robbins a walk and a strikeout. Sorry, a walk. He's 0 for 1. 1-0. Grounded past first and a base hit, and they're going to have the lead. Fielded in right field, and Whitewater now takes a 4-3 lead on a 2-run single down the right field line. Runners will be at the corners with 1 out.
Let's go, John.
Here's John Sams, the DH. 1 for 2.
Say how right here.
So a 4 spot for Whitewater here in the 5th inning.
I need 1 more, John. 1 more.
Owen Pilgrim deals down the middle, the breaking ball and a strike, 0-1. Fouled straight back.
Let's go. Hey, right here now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Let's go. Hey, chuck it up, man.
Pilgrim deals the 0-2, and it's grounded to first base, and Holiday will get the force, and they'll apply the tag over at second for the double play. So it is 3-4 on the double play to retire the side, but a 4 spot for Whitewater in the 5th inning, and they lead it now by a score of 4-3 over the Bulldogs. Let's take a 90-second break. So that's 3 commercials. We'll be back after this on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Hey, it's the Border Mexican Restaurant located at 718 North Main Street right here in Cedartown. They serve a wide variety of your favorite Mexican food made fresh daily. Great food, great fun. It's great for the whole family. Come see us at the Border Restaurant right here on Main Street in Cedartown, or you can call for takeout at 678-246-1031. The Border Mexican Restaurant is the best Mexican food north of the border. That's the Border Restaurant right here in Cedartown.
Bradford's Drug Store in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacists take time to get to know you and answer any questions you may have. Go by and see Justin Strickland and all the folks at Bradford's, and be sure to use their convenient drive-thru. 500 North Main Street in Cedartown, 770-748-3100. Bradford's Drug, your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for 100 years. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call today for tee time, 770-748-9671. Located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buckhannon Highway. Cedartown's original golf course, celebrating 100 years. Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big AA.
New pitcher for the Whitewater Wildcats will be Benoit. Benoit takes over in center field as Nagels moves out to center. Rowan in left, Laney in right now. And Davis, the new catcher. Owen Jarrell will be the batter. Here in the top of the 6th inning. And Cedartown now trails by a score of 4-3. Umpires talk a little bit about what's going on, and now I think we may have another clarification on maybe what's happening with the lineup and the defensive setup, just so Coach Johnson knows what's going on. And I guess everybody's satisfied. All right, here we go. It'll be Owen Jarrell to lead it off. Swing and a miss for strike one. Jarrell 0 for 1 with a walk. Breaking ball low. Ball one. Here's the wind and the pitch. Outside for ball two. Check that. Rowan still behind the plate. I don't know what happened with Game Changer. They changed the defensive lineup. There's a strike two call, 2-2. I think they just had a mistake if he was putting it out there. 2-2 on the way. Little tap or foul. Still 2-2. Benoit is ready. He'll wind and deal the 2-2. Missed down low for ball three. 3-2 now the count to Owen Jarrell. Payoff pitch. Line drive. That'll be past the shortstop and a base hit for Jarrell. A leadoff hit against the new pitcher, and that's a good start to the inning after you just gave up the lead in the previous inning. And Jarrell will be aboard at first base. And here's Gavin Allred. Gavin Allred. He's walked twice and scored once. So no official at bat for Allred. Good piece hitting there as Owen Jarrell gets his first hit of the day. Second time he's reached. So the scoreboard reads 5-3. Game Changer says 4-3, and they've changed the score to 5-3. I'm not 100% sure why that is the case. Swing and a miss for strike one. I'm going to double check on that here in a moment, but I'm going to go with what the scoreboard is saying right now. So it is a 5-3 score. Pitch. Breaking ball dropped a little upstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. Whitewater's game changer says 4-3. Check Cedartown's. Cedartown's is frozen up in the first inning. So there's a pop up to shallow right side. And the catch will be made. And the runner will stay put. First out of the inning. Yeah, so our game changer is frozen in time somewhere.
Jacob Yarborough.
So it'll be Jacob Yarborough now. The home plate umpire, I believe, before we started this inning, signaled up to the score box that the score should be 5-3. Here's Jacob Yarborough. Time called at the plate. Yarborough 0 for 1, a run scored, and a walk. So it is 5-3 rather than a 4-3. Stretching the pitch. That one pops away, and heading to second base will be Gerald. He'll be there easily. 2 balls and a strike. And now they've updated again. They've got Davis behind the plate. So I'm going to, again, they're confusing yours truly. They say Rowan is in left field now, and I just need to see the numbers to see if I can get that confirmed. The pitch. That one misses. Runner at second, and the pitch on the way to Yarborough. That one misses, and that'll be 3 balls, and I think no strikes. Yep. 3 balls and no strikes now the count to Yarborough. Yarborough is 0 for 2. He is not 1 for 2. Now he draws the walk. So a 4-pitch walk will put him aboard. Cedartown has 2 aboard. Tying runs are on. And now the go-ahead run at the plate, and that of Ace Allen. Ace is 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts. But a chance for Cedartown to eat into the 2-run lead. Game changer, by the way, has corrected the score now, so it is officially 5-3. Well, we knew that already, but there's a breaking ball, and that's a nasty pitch there to Ace Allen. It's going to be a strike called. 0-1 the count. Benoit the pitch, and that almost hit him inside. 1-1. Caleb Formby waiting on deck. Caleb is 2 for 3.
1-3-2.
Here's the 1-1. Just missed outside. 2-1. Benoit with a pitch, breaking ball, that's a called strike. 2-2. Looked a bit inside to me, but home plate umpire making the call. 2-2 to Ace. That's a bouncer there. Runners are going to advance to second and third. Davis, the new catcher, is frustrated with himself there that he let that one get behind him. So it's now 3 balls and 2 strikes with 1 out. A base hit could tie the game. Benoit comes set and deals the payoff pitch. That ball is driven deep to left field, back to the wall, it's down. 1 run is in, throw will come in, they're going to wave him around, throw to the plate, there will be a play, safe. It's a 2-run double for Ace Allen, and Cedartown has tied this game back up. And that'll bring up Caleb Formby. Top of the lineup has done a good job here for the Dogs today. 2-run double for Ace Allen, and here comes Caleb Formby. Caleb 2 for 3 with a couple of runs scored. He's got an RBI chance and a chance to give Cedartown the lead back. So the score is 5-5. Benoit looks to second, and the pitch. Caleb squares to bunt, takes it back, and takes upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes, and now we got a coaching visit for Whitewater. Got another ball game coming up after this one, Cedartown versus Calhoun. We're in the top half of the 6th inning with Cedartown tied 5-5. Kind of a long meeting, and coach giving his infield some direction. Now he's heading back to the dugout. 1 ball, no strikes to Caleb Formby. He's back in the box. Benoit set, and the 1-0 pitch. Squares to bunt again. It's a pop bunt. Picked up, though. They'll throw to first. They'll get him. Runner will have a late break to third, and he'll be safe. So that'll be out number 2 into third base. Goes Ace Allen. And they're going to intentionally walk Samuel Formby to face Dalen Holiday. Dalen 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Chance for Dalen Holiday here. If he can get a base hit, he could give his team the lead back. 5-5 the score. Runners at the corners. 2 outs. Benoit deals to the plate, and that's going to be a foul ball. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. Hit to right field, and it's playable. Catch will be made by Laney and Wright for out number 3, but Cedartown has a 2 spot in the inning, and we've tied it back up. It is a 5-5 score as we head to the bottom half of the 6th inning. This 60-second, take that 90-second break. We'll be back after this on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, two Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big Double A.
2-run score for the Bulldogs in the top half of the 6th inning.
14, Landon Johnston.
Go-ahead run left stranded. And now it'll be Johnston due up here against Owen Pilgrim, starting his 2nd inning of work. Johnston, Laney, and low and away, ball 1 ball, no strikes. Naggles, the third baseman, 7, 8, and 9, the bottom third of the lineup. 1 ball and no strikes to count. Johnston is 0 for 2. 5 hits, 5 runs for Whitewater in the game. There's a breaking ball for a called strike 1. One. Bounced up there, 2-1. Ball 3, low and away. Three balls and 1 strike.
That's what come out with the ball player.
Pilgrim exhales and deals a 3-1 and misses low for ball 4. So a leadoff walk here in the inning will bring the go-ahead, or put the go-ahead run on first base. And here's Laney.
Number 15, Ryland Laney.
Ryland Laney, 1 for 2 with a run scored. First pitch to him is ball 1. One-oh pitch. There's a nice pitch. Breaking ball that drops in there for a called strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Johnston at first. Laney. 1-1 count for him. He's at the plate. 1-1. Breaking ball inside. Pilgrim missing a bit too far in with it. 2 balls, 1 strike. Time again. 2-1. Breaking ball, strike. Two balls, 2 strikes. Pilgrim looking for his first strikeout. 2-2. Ground ball to shortstop. Could be 2. Oh, he bobbled it. They'll throw to first. Not in time. They won't get anybody. Caleb Formby bobbled the ball as he was trying to scoop it and get it over to second base, and we get no outs that time. So first and second now with nobody out. That'll be an E6 more than likely. They'll bring up Naggles, the third baseman. He's 0 for 1 with a walk, and that one's going to bounce away from the catcher, and runners move up second and third. So this inning definitely not panning out to be what we wanted. A walk, an error in the infield, and that time a wild pitch moves his runners over to second and third. So Whitewater in position to get those 2 runs back. 1 ball, no strikes to Naggles, and the pitch. Breaking ball, strike. 1-1 the count. One, line to short. Go to third base. Thought they might have gotten him over at third, but they say no. They say he got back safely. It was a very close play. First out on the line drive. Caught there at shortstop by Caleb Formby. Second base was not covered. Paxton Benoit, who is now the pitcher, started the game in center field. Hits one, a liner to second. They'll go home. And do they get him? Safe. Very close play at home plate. Was the ball not caught? Again, I was looking down and I didn't see that, but the run will score. I thought he was out, honestly. Home plate umpire called him safe. Must have been a chopper because I looked down and there it was to second base. So Whitewater back on top, 6-5. Runners now at first and third. So Benoit gets a run home, and here's Naggles, and there's a pitch inside for ball 1. Runner takes second base without a throw. One-0 pitch, ball 2. So fielder's choice is the call. And a close play at home plate. Just missed inside, ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes. Low and away, ball 4. And they're loaded again. So Naggles walks now. Ellington, the batter. Ellington 1 for 2. Whitewater back on top, 6-5. The pitch is a ground ball to third base and past Ace Allen. 7-5 the score, and everybody moves up 90 feet. So the Wildcats get both of those runs back. Cedartown scored in the top of the 6th. And it's now a 7-5 lead for them. Coach Johnson out of the dugout, and looks like he might make a change. We'll wait for him to give the signal. And that'll be it for Owen Pilgrim. We will take a 90-second break and come back with a new pitcher after this on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Have you been to Croker's Hardware and Supply lately? Croker's is the place to find everything you need, from boots to fencing, from plumbing supplies to wood and gas stove fittings, everything, even paint and flooring. Whether you're building or repairing, everything you need is right here at Croker's Hardware on East Avenue. Name brands galore right here in your back door. Orca and Yeti coolers and tumblers, case knives, native eyewear, buck stove grills, and more. At Croker's, you can find everything.
Go by and see the friendly staff there at 1192 Rockmart Highway. That's Croker's Hardware in Cedartown.
Timeout. All right. Remember, we're a team that plays together. Listen, the winning will take care of itself. We just have to get everyone involved.
In interscholastic sports, we celebrate what makes every one of us unique. And in the pursuit of a common goal, everyone in the huddle, in the bleachers, and in the community comes together. This message presented by the GHSA and the Georgia Athletic Directors Association.
Make the right play. Go to Peach State Ford in Cedartown today.
Rush to Peach State Ford in Cedartown. Peach State Ford has a championship lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Peach State Ford is now open in your backyard.
Peach State Ford is proud to be part of your local community. Whether you're waiting for your vehicle to get serviced, picking up a part for your vehicle, or stopping by to check out a new vehicle for yourself, Peach State Ford offers a wide range of amenities to enhance your experience. Peach State Ford in Cedartown, 2076 Rockmart Highway, 770-748-3673.
Cedartown High School baseball is on the Big AA.
New pitcher for Cedartown will be Andrew Baldwin. He'll take over and face Will Rowan. Bases loaded, one out. 2 runs in for Whitewater, and now we have time called as Rowan asks for time. Pilgrim an inning and a third, 5 hits, 6 runs allowed, 5 of them earned. There's a strike called, 0-1. 4 walks, no strikeouts. One from Baldwin. Bounced up there and a good stop by Allred. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases full with 1 out. 7-5 lead for Whitewater. That one just missed outside for ball 2. Here's the 2-1 from Baldwin. Just missed again for ball 3. Key pitch here. 3-1 the count with the bases full. And the pitch. Ball 4, and it's now 8-5. A 3-run bottom half of the 6th.
Let's go, Trey. Hey, put him away. Get him, let's go.
Rowan draws the walk. Here's Robbins. Baldwin deals to him, and there's a high fly ball deep to right field, way back toward that fence. It's going to get down at the fence. That's going to score a couple of runs. Throw comes in to second base, and this game has been busted wide open. It's now 10-5 Whitewater. That ball was busted down the right side. Yarber gave chase, but he didn't have a chance to get to it. That's 10 runs on 7 hits for Whitewater. Here's Sams, the DH, 1 for 3.
Let's go, John. Let's go. Let's go, kid.
Runners now at second and third. A 5 spot in the inning. 5 runs in the 5th, 5 runs here in the 6th. Pitch from Baldwin. A tapper foul at the plate, strike 1. That one just missed for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yes, he did.
That's a strike there. 1-2 the count. Baldwin ready, the 1-2. Bounces there at the plate, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cedartown has led most of this game until this inning. Well, until the previous inning, then we tied the game, and now Whitewater's taking the lead back. Here's the 2-2. That ball's hit deep to right field, but it will be playable by Yarborough. He'll make the catch, runner will tag, and will score. Staying put at second base is Robbins. Rowan scoring, making it 11-5. Last 2 innings been tough for the Bulldogs. Sam's driving home the run on the sac fly. Here's Johnston again. Johnston 0 for 2. Run scored and a walk. Baldwin checks the runner at second and deals the pitch. Outside for ball 1. One 0 pitch. Outside, 2-0. Cedartown has walked 7 batters today, given up only 7 hits, but 11 runs. 2-0. Outside, ball 3. Three balls, no strikes. In the 3-0. Right down the middle for strike 1, brother. 3 balls and a strike. 3-1. Ball 4. No, strike 2 called. Thought it was ball 4. The umpire rung him up on strike 2, and Johnston was about a third of the way to first base. So it will be a full count now, 3-2 with 2 outs. Robbins, the runner at second. Andrew Baldwin deals a 3-2, and it's popped up and fouled away.
Oh, you gotta get that. Oh my God.
Another payoff pitch coming. Here it is. Popped up behind home plate, and that will likely land on us, or behind us, and it does land behind the grandstands. We don't hear the loud thud, so there you go. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Count is full again. Here's the 3-2. Popped up, straight up. Baldwin will give way, and nobody catches it. Runners will be at second and third. That ball should have been caught. No one took charge. And that's just a mental error by the Cedartown infield. Easily could have been called.
You need to walk.
And on the pop-up in the infield, runners will be at second and third. And we're lucky it wasn't 12-5. There's a ball hit toward left center field. What barehanded catch by Caleb Formby in the grass. Had his back turned and caught it with his bare hand for out number 3. But 6-run score for Whitewater in the bottom half of the 6th. When we head to the 7th, last chance for the Bulldogs here in this ball game. 11-5 the score. We'll take a 90-second break and come back after this on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Looking for great deals? Stop by Livewire Surplus, located on North Main Street in Cedartown. They've got everything from tools and generators to patio furniture, lawn mowers, flooring, cleaning supplies, mini splits, and much more. Whether you're tackling a project or upgrading your space, they've got what you need. Come check them out at the store today. You'll never know what you might find. Check them out on Facebook or visit their new website, livewiresurplus.com. That's Livewire Surplus, 546 North Main Street in Cedartown, 678-861-5021. Shop local and save big at Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10% on South College Street in Cedartown. High-quality hand-cut meats and produce and low-priced national brand name dry groceries and lots more. And while you're there, stop and get something fresh and delicious from the deli. That's Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10%, 430 South College Street in Cedartown across from the post office. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday and 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Sundays. That's Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10% on South College Street in Cedartown.
Hey, it's the Border Mexican Restaurant located at 718 North Main Street right here in Cedartown. They serve a wide variety of your favorite Mexican food made fresh daily. Great food, great fun. It's great for the whole family. Come see us at the Border Restaurant right here on Main Street in Cedartown, or you can call for takeout at 678-246-1031. The Border Mexican Restaurant is the best Mexican food north of the border. That's the Border Restaurant right here in Cedartown.
Cedartown High School baseball is on the Big AA.
Chopper down the third base line is foul to number 5, Everett Perkins, to lead off the inning. He's 1 for 3. Jay O'Neill to follow, and Owen Gerald. Cedartown trails by 6, 11-5 here in the top of the 7th inning. 0-1 pitch, misses upstairs. 1-1. Benoit still on the mound for Whitewater. 25 pitches. 1-1. Strike called outside corner. 1-2 the count to Perkins. The wind and the delivery. Breaking ball, a high chopper to third base. He'll pick it up in the glove, thrown to first, and they got it. Dogs down to their final 2 outs as Perkins is retired on the 5-3 putout. Jay O'Neill. Jay 1 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts. The pitch. Fly ball to shortstop, should be an easy play. And Ellington makes the squeeze, and 2 gone here in the top of the 7th. And it's up to Owen Gerald if the game continues. Owen 1 for 2 with a run scored and a base on balls. Gerald fouls it straight back. Strike 1. Up the middle, and it'll be down for a base hit. So the game will continue here as Gerald gets his 2nd hit of the day. I'll bring up Gavin Allred. Gavin today is 0 for 1.
Gavin Allred.
Allred has scored once. He's walked twice. 2 outs, 1 on here in the top of the 7th inning. Benoit with the pitch. Low and away. Ball 1. Gerald not taking the chance over there at first base. You don't want to end the game on a pickoff or caught stealing. But mindful of what's going on. 1-0 pitch to Allred. Tapper foul at the plate, 1-1.
One, 3, 2. 1, 1.
Benoit deals a 1-1. It's a ground ball to second base. The pick by Johnson, the throw to first in time, and Cedartown will drop the first game today. The score 11-5. A big 5th and 6th inning for Whitewater seals the victory for them. We'll come back after this 60-second break to wrap it up on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Bradford's Drug Store in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated good neighbor pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacists take time to get to know you and answer any questions you may have. Go by and see Justin Strickland and all the folks at Bradford's, and be sure to use their convenient drive-thru. 500 North Main Street in Cedartown, 770-748-3100. Bradford's Drug, your locally owned and operated good neighbor pharmacy. Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for 100 years. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call today for tee time, 770-748-9671. Located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buckhannon Highway. Cedartown's original golf course, celebrating 100 years. Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big Double A.
Final score, Cedartown falls to Whitewater 11-5 for the Wildcats. 11 runs on 8 hits and 1 error. Cedartown 5 runs on 9 hits and 1 error. Usually that's enough to win 5 runs, but a couple of, we had some defensive miscues in the late innings and some pitching struggles, which resulted in the 5-run 5th and the 6-run 6th for Whitewater. Cedartown slated to play Calhoun after this game concludes. So stay tuned. In about 30 minutes or so, we'll have the start of Cedartown versus Calhoun here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network. Your final score of this one, Whitewater 11 and Cedartown 5 here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network, the Big Double A. Back to the radio station for some music, and we'll come back with the second game of the doubleheader later on in about an hour, in about 30 minutes or so here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network, the Big Double A.